Good morning everyone. Welcome to the last episode of Andalusia series. We have left Cordoba behind. And today we are heading towards Granada city, which is also known as Granada. As I drive, the landscape opens into soft rolling hills. It's easy to imagine travelers from 1,000 years ago, taking this same path, between the great cities of Al-Andalus. Cordoba was the intellectual capital, a place of scholars, libraries, and philosophers. Granada, on the other hand, became the last jewel of Muslim Spain, the final stronghold of the Nasrid dynasty. Granada is now just 87 kilometers away. There's something powerful about this moment. The bridge above, the twin mountain watching me from long time, and the road pulling me closer to Granada. It feels like entering a chapter of history that's still alive in the land itself. And the closer I get, the more the landscape starts to change. The hills become sharper, the valleys deeper, and the mountains begin to rise like a curtain opening before the final act. Even from this distance, you can sense the weight of its history. This is the city where Islamic art reached its most delicate, poetic form. The Alhambra Palace. That masterpiece of geometry, calligraphy, and flowing water. These are the real Andalusian mountains, the ones that guard the path toward Granada. The road is getting curvy now, winding through the mountains. This is classic Andalusia. Dramatic cliffs, sharp bends, and views that open suddenly like scenes from a movie. It's beautiful, but it also demands attention. Drivers usually slow down here, not just for safety, but because the scenery deserves a moment. You can see the Sierra Nevada now. Those massive mountains rising in front of me, their peaks covered in snow. Seeing the Sierra Nevada means Granada is close. These mountains have always protected the city, almost like a natural fortress. For the Nasrid dynasty, this snowy range was both a shield and a symbol. The moments like this that make the drive unforgettable. Sometimes the best thing you can do on a journey like this is pause, breathe, and let the landscape speak for itself. The mountains, the changing landscape, all are welcoming us toward Granada. Granada is the heart of Andalusia, a region shaped by centuries of cultural fusion. Andalusia isn't just a place on the map, it's where Europe, Africa, and the Middle East once met and created something completely unique. Wide roads, new buildings, clean streets. It's not the ancient, old-town image people usually imagine when they think of Granada. The modern side of the city has its own energy, lively and organized, with that southern Spanish vibe mixed into everyday life. I'm surrounded by narrow streets, old buildings, and that classic bazaar feeling. Little shops, cafes, and food streets pop up everywhere. Colorful signs, the smell of spices, fresh bread, and people walking through these tight lanes like it's a living marketplace. You can feel the layers of history here, but also the everyday life of the city. This is the heart of Granada, where the old Andalusian soul mixes with modern city life. There's a real bazaar, Calle Albaicín, across the road behind this building. Small shops packed with handmade crafts, scarves, spices, leather bags, souvenirs, and Arabic lamps. These Arabic lamps instantly remind me of the ones I saw in the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. The same colorful glass mosaics, the same brass frames, the same delicate patterns cut into the metal. It's like a piece of Istanbul hidden here in Granada. When the lights shine through them, the colors glow just as beautifully, creating that same magical atmosphere. The streets twist and turn, and every corner opens into another little lane filled with life. We have reached the city center, an old monument from 1892 surrounded by cafes. After walking through the busy centro, I am on the way to my hotel. This big fountain catches my attention. The water rises and falls in perfect rhythm. The whole place feels calm and refreshing. A nice way to end the day. Good morning everyone. It's day 2 in Granada and we will visit Alhambra Palace and Albaicín today. Let's discover together. We're on our way to the Alhambra now, and the excitement is real. The road slowly climbs uphill, and you can already feel the history getting closer with every turn. The Alhambra began as a 13th century Nasrid fortress and later grew into a royal palace. After the 1492 conquest, it became part of Spain's royal court and today stands as one of the world's greatest examples of Islamic architecture. The moment you enter, the first thing you notice is the sound of water, fountains, streams, little channels running along the pathways. The trees feel almost alive, standing tall on both sides like soldiers. Look at the beautiful fountain right in the center. It's the kind of spot where you naturally stop for a moment, just to watch the water move and feel the peace. The orange trees here are part of Al-Andalus history. The Moors planted them in royal gardens as symbols of paradise, for their fragrance, shade, and beauty. Their scent, color, and calm presence have been part of Andalusian palaces for centuries. Have you noticed the floor here isn't tiles? It's made from tiny river stones arranged in traditional Moorish patterns. This pebble mosaic style has been part of Alhambra's gardens since the Nasrid era. These U-shaped arches are classic Moorish horseshoe arches. They were designed to welcome visitors, guide them through the garden, and frame every view like a piece of art. The name Alhambra actually means the red one, because of the reddish stone used in its walls. The walls are covered in the most beautiful Islamic calligraphy. Every line is carved by hand. Kings lived here, ministers worked here, soldiers guarded the walls, and poets wrote inside its courtyards. When you look through the arches, the whole scene changes. These arches frame the outside world like a painting. The gardens, the courtyards, the mountains, even the city of Granada far below. I want you to see the beauty of this place right from the gardens. It must be the prayer place. Most of the calligraphy you see belongs to the Nasrid dynasty, the last Muslim rulers of Granada. Their motto appears everywhere: there is no victor but God. It's repeated like a heartbeat throughout the palace, reminding you of the faith and identity of the people who built this place. If you look down from the Alhambra, you'll notice something interesting. The Darro River is way below the Alhambra Palace. And yet, inside this palace, water is everywhere. Fountains, pools, channels, courtyards, everything is flowing. So how did water reach all the way up here, hundreds of years ago, without any pumps? The answer is genius. The Moors built a system called the acequia real, or the royal water channel. Instead of pulling water up from the river, they brought it from higher ground in the Sierra Nevada mountains. They diverted the river upstream, at a point where the water level was naturally higher than the palace. From there, gravity did all the work. The water traveled through a long channel carved into the hillside, entered the Alhambra, and then spread through a network of underground pipes, pools, and fountains. That's why the fountains here flow so gently and continuously. The entire palace was designed around water pressure, balance, and movement. So even though the Darro River looks far below us, the water you see in these fountains actually comes from a point above the Alhambra. It's one of the smartest hydraulic systems of the medieval world, and it's still working today. Honestly, I'm already feeling tired just from walking through the gardens, and this is only the beginning. The Alhambra is huge. It's not just one palace, it's an entire complex with gardens, courtyards, towers, and pathways that go up and down the hill. I don't even know how people manage to visit the whole thing in one day. If you're one of those superhumans who did the full Alhambra tour in a single day, comment below. I want to know your secret. From up here, the gardens open into these wide, flat terraces that almost look like a stage. And in a way, they were. The Moors designed these spaces for gatherings, poetry, and royal leisure. Today, some areas are even used for real performances, blending history and culture in the most beautiful way. We have come out of gardens and now heading towards Alcazaba. This is the real fortress. The Alcazaba was built to protect Granada. From these towers, soldiers watched every road, every valley, every movement around the city. And when you stand here, you understand why. Inside the fortress, you can still see the remains of the old houses where soldiers lived, the watchtowers where guards stood day and night, and the massive walls that once defended the kingdom. It's simple, strong, and completely different from the delicate beauty of the palaces. This place wasn't built for decoration, it was built for survival. Walking here feels like stepping into the oldest chapter of the Alhambra's story. I finally made it to the top of the Alcazaba. Oh wow. Just look at this. And look at that, the Sierra Nevada. Just wow. From up here, it feels like the mountains are literally smiling at you. Those peaks are so close, so bright, almost glowing in the sunlight. This whole range is one of the highest in Spain, and in winter it's completely covered in snow. That's actually where the Alhambra gets its water from. The snow melts, flows down the mountains, and feeds every fountain and garden in this palace. Standing here, you really feel how powerful and peaceful these mountains are. They've watched over Granada for centuries, through kingdoms, wars, poetry, and everything in between. And today, they're just sitting there, calm and majestic, giving you this incredible backdrop. Honestly, this view alone is enough to refresh your whole mood. I forgot my tiredness the moment I saw this. The air, the height, the mountains, it's like nature is giving you a big, energizing hug. The whole of Granada is right in front of me, the rooftops, the valleys, the winding streets, everything looks tiny from up here. I feel completely refreshed. The wind, the height, the history, the mountains, it's like the whole place gives you energy. Honestly, this alone makes the Alhambra worth visiting. It's like the Alhambra just gifted me a second round of energy. I feel fresh, alive, delighted, almost like I'm glowing from the inside. I feel light, happy, and so grateful to be here. This is the kind of moment that makes traveling worth it. Pure joy. The Alhambra trip lifted my mood and gave me exactly the energy I didn't know I needed. Now we will take C32 bus from here and visit Albaicín. The Albaicín was the old Moorish neighborhood, and you can still feel that history in every turn. The streets are so tight and steep that even walking here feels like an adventure. These narrow, winding streets feel like stepping back in time. And the best part is how the Alhambra keeps peeking at you from across the hill. Like the two places are still talking to each other after all these centuries. Whitewashed houses, stone pathways, little cafes tucked into corners, everything has this calm, old-world charm. After coming down from the Alhambra, it feels like the perfect continuation of the story. This is all from Andalusia. See you in another adventure, another city, another story. Subscribe my channel to visit for more exciting places. Ciao.